Do you need to be reminded you are Lisa? How does the collapse of the sense of self affect your judgment of space and place? Do you need to be reminded where you are after you wake up? What do you mean, wake up in the morning, or wake up, like have a big awakening? Sometimes people have such big awakenings, they have no idea what's going on for a period. Like their brain is completely blown out. I remember one lady who used to come to my talks. She said she thought she'd had a stroke. She'd just laid in bed for hours and she couldn't tell that she was laying in bed for hours. And I think at first it's just like an exaggeration, the awakening, like it's exaggerated. I think over the years, it's like 7-8 years now, I've got more used to functioning like this. Like sometimes I feel very, very drunk, but I still manage to function. So that's the way it goes. But I think it's must really different for everyone. I don't know if that Hey Isabel. I got 2 triangles from Isabel. I don't know if that answered your question, Astush. You don't need to worry about it though. Whatever happens, happens. What you need to focus on is what's happening now. So you focus on like what's right now. Like, so it's not that you need to put your attention in the present moment, but what awakening is this penetration of presence, like this intimacy with everything that's happening. So if you're not feeling that and you're feeling tight and contracted, then you need to bring into to personal awareness, like bring into your human awareness what it is that you're saying to yourself that's keeping you separate. So this is why I like working with the chakras, because it makes it really obvious. So if you're feeling really uncomfortable, like identify where is it in my chakra that I feel uncomfortable, and say if it's in your lower belly. Your lower belly is, it depends which chakra. My chakra system, the way I feel it is different from other people. So it's only different, the base 2 chakras. So to me, traditionally fear would be in the base chakra, which is below the base of the spine. But fear to me is in the bottom of the belly, below the belly button. So if you've got it in the lower belly, it most probably is fear. A lack of trust of life, that life is against you rather than for you. But just be aware that for some people that might be swapped around with the base chakra, just the way I teach it. And so you just notice that, okay, so I feel fear, and just see if you can go into the details of what is it that you feel afraid of, what is it that you're pushing away. You know, is it a bill that's made you afraid, or is it news of a friend that's made you afraid? Is it that you went and met coffee with someone and they were really negative and it made you feel uncomfortable? Did you watch the news? Just see what it is that's in the pit of your stomach, in the fear. Is it the sense that you don't know what your future is, or you're going to move house? And then what story is running? Like, it's obvious a disaster story is running. So this bill is going to bankrupt me, or the house is going to be taken away, or my husband's going to leave me, or my children are going to do something that I can't control. Whatever it is, the thoughts, I find it hard to think of things that's happening, like become aware of it. So say if it's that you feel like your children are going to do something bad, like they're going to behave badly, like go into that feeling and see what is it that you're afraid of, and just piece it back, piece it together. So and try and take it down to the root of the cause. So maybe you think they're going to do something bad, they're going to embarrass me, I'm going to be ashamed, people are going to gossip about me. And then look at that and think, well, what is the problem with people gossiping about me? What is the problem with being ashamed? And then piece it back more and be like, well, people won't like me. People will blame me. If I'm blamed, people will push me out of society, not want me part of a group. I'll feel rejected. I'll feel alone. I feel like nobody will support me. I'll be abandoned. And so maybe the base of that feeling, you think to yourself, okay, it's abandonment. I feel that my children behaving badly in social situations, I will be abandoned. It triggers this feeling of being abandoned. So you just feel that, you let it in. You just let that feeling be there for a period. I don't push it away too quickly, just allow it in. And then you say, what is it I want? If I take away all logic and everything that I've been taught and everything people tell me, what is it that I actually want from that situation? And then you think, is it that I want my children to behave well? No. Is it that I want people to like me? No. It's that I want to feel loved and secure. So then allow yourself to feel loved and secure. So this is the way of transforming that energy, like putting a different vibration out there on the human level. I want to be loved and secure. I want to feel loved and secure. I am loved and I am secure. And allow that to come up and change that vibration and change that energy in the body. And you've got to do this bit by bit. You can't force an emotion to change. It's when you're ready. First of all, you acknowledge it and you bit by bit try to allow it to change. And you keep going back to that during the day. I want to feel loved and secure. I am loved and secure. Life is for me. Life is helping me. I'm getting what I want. And let the vibration in the body change. And then as the vibration in the body changes and you begin to feel more balanced and positive, then you recognize that who you are is presence and presence is love. You see, when the body is really uncomfortable, there's lots of seeking energy and it's almost impossible to hear and recognize that there is this still presence here. So as that energy relaxes, so as the human dynamics relax and get into a more positive vibration, then see that who you are is this presence, this infinite presence, that nobody's experiencing this. This is the key to it. So rather than focusing on what awakening's like or what it's going to be like in the future, forget all that. Just keep coming back to what's happening now. So gently letting go of all these old ideas that society have taught you. Just let it go. Let it pass. And transforming it to whatever you want. You're allowed whatever you want. And as your vibration on the human level changes and becomes more positive, you'll see that in your life. You'll see your life change. Your physical life will become more positive. Often we're pushing life away. And that's why all these negative things happen.